everyone, welcome to another episode of Go Figure Friday, and as you notice here, I have my very first guest. This is my nephew Chace. He is visiting from Texas, part of spring break, and Chace, you have some wrestling figures, and I remember a few years ago when I was down there for WrestleMania 32, I stopped by your house because you guys live not far from where it was, and you were playing with your wrestlers. So who'd you bring up for us to talk about today?
Alright, well, the one I've been wanting to do, my favorite, right here.
Roman Reigns. So Chace says Roman Reigns is his favorite figure. Now, you don't have a whole lot. Let's see who else you brought up. Do you remember who this is?
Yes, Big Show.
The Big Show. And then
Wrestler.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
And they all have wrestled Roman Reigns at one point or another and wrestled each other. So these are, of course, if you are a collector, you know that these are from, I believe these are all the new Mattel line. And I actually have this Big Show as well up there on my shelf. But I don't have Roman and I don't have Brock. So I'm glad Chace brought these. And Chace, I want you to tell me what it is about Roman Reigns that you like. Why is this figure your favorite of the ones you have?
First of all, I love, like, the flexing and the power. And I love how they fight, you know. And he's, like, one of those, like, wrestlers that are just, like, you know, the only ones that wear a lot of clothes or, you know.
So he comes all dressed up, really cool. You like the way he looks with his jacket or his vest and his or flat pack and his pants and boots and stuff.
Yeah.
So you don't watch wrestling as much anymore as you used to, but Roman Reigns is recently back. He had left for a little bit. He was fighting cancer, but he's back now. You like also someone who's related. Did you know that Roman Reigns was related to your favorite wrestler, The Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you like about The Rock? He's pretty cool too. I don't have a Rock figure here. Yeah. Otherwise, I'd pull him down for you to look at.
Yeah. One thing I like about him is that he's so big and just powerful.
Yeah. The Rock is a real-life superhero for sure. And Chace, tell me a little bit more about what figures, are there any figures out there? Do you want to collect any more? Do you want to get any more? Do you have a wish list of sorts?
I mean, like, I don't really do that anymore. Like, I just had these, like, one time when I was 7.
Okay.
And I just started collecting these 3, but now, like, I'm just kind of, not really into.
What are you into now? Because when Uncle Kevin sent you something for your birthday, you wanted somebody very specific. Who do you like now?
Like Marvel, like, now just, like, some, like, DC or superhero, like, figures.
All right. So, yeah, Chace has transitioned from wrestling and is into now the DC and Marvel specifically. I sent him a Hulk action figure for his birthday. So, Chace, thank you for being a part of this. Glad that you are visiting, and I'm glad you brought your figures up. I thought that we could talk for a minute or two about that. And I always kind of wrap these up with my wish list, and I am on the hunt for a Vince McMahon LJN. I had actually won an eBay auction 20 years ago for one, and the seller reneged, and back then they were not as expensive as they are today. So I'm going to be scouring flea markets and antique stores and thrift stores this summer looking for my Vince McMahon LJN. Everyone, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to have a great weekend.